The Judgment series of games were a spin-off installment of the Yakuza on later Like a Dragon franchise. The entire premise of the games dealt with the criminal underworld of various areas connected to and relating with Kamurocho. Through the various installments which later added to the world building and in-depth lore that each game comprised of, some characters were considered more popular or surprisingly acknowledged more than others for whatever reason. Ryuga Gotoku Studio never really planned on having a necessary spin-off franchise based on the original era of Yakuza games, but the said concept of everything from the Like a Dragon series being interpreted or experienced by players from a different point of view became something that was eventually interesting enough by the studio to invest time, money, and effort into. When the games were released, critics and players reacted to them much more positively than expected, and the said games confirmed opinions that an alternative take on Kamurocho was very much needed, and if done correctly, adds depth to the overall premise of the Yakuza and Like a Dragon franchise. In Judgment, Takayuki Yagami had a friend in a former Yakuza, being that of Masaharu Kaito. The story had Kaito being somewhat carefree yet concerning to situations when in comparison to the more subdued and lawyered yet rigid Yagami. The plot and story of Judgment had explained details with Kaito on the reasons for him being a part of the Yagami detective agency, or even his own place within Kamurocho on the greater Like a Dragon franchise. From information now known, Judgment was considered to be one of the best written screenplays for a Yakuza game at the time, and the superb portrayal of Kaito within the game was something that Ryuga Gotoku Studio noticed by players, as gamers and critics praised the character for being such a surprisingly in-depth supporting addition in relation to Takayuki Yagami. Particular praise came for the English language voice actor Crispin Freeman, who brought in an applauded performance for Kaito, and due to the overall receptions as a result, with Kaito in Judgment Hall, the reasons as to why Kaito was featured prominently in the downloadable content for Lost Judgment being the Kaito Files, where the focus of the addition, how the reasons for the expansion completely focused on him and further expanded the lore with various details for him. Even after the Kaito Files, Masaharu Kaito appeared without Yagami or the Judgment characters, as he was depicted alongside more established names and faces in the Like a Dragon franchise, which confirmed opinions that he'd later become much more important within the iconic scope which was Kamurocho.